Bolidar, welcome. So this is my first hour or first video of the campaign of France. We are doing a farming simulator battle royale between me and I think it's either 3 or 4 others. Hopefully links will be put up in the descriptions of all the other participants. We are doing a 60-hour or 8-week challenge to see who can make the most money without any cheat mods. We're allowed to download mods from tractors, equipment, all the equipment mods, not a problem, but no sell points, no buy points, no sell points, no self-marketing. Yeah, I think that's it. All starting on New Farmer. We've all got the map released today, chosen by Seba. He's going to be judging us. We are allowed to do as we wish with equipment, land, farms, fields, animals, forestry, anything we want to do, make the most money that we can. All has to be recorded, all has to be shown in our recordings when we upload them. Like I say, I'll get tags and links to everyone that's partaking when they've got to their channels. I think will probably be best. So this is mine. So as you can see, we are just about to start. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so we shall show this screen to show. Right, okay, so we're on here. We need to be euros, kilometers, acres is fine. Yes, yes. Off, yes. That's all fine. Times 5. I'm going to times 1 for the minute. Normal. Traffic on. Dirt. Normal. Turn that off. Stop and go. Braking air. Fuel usage. I'm going to put to default. The others can decide what they want to do. We can turn these off. These are part of the rules. We're allowed to. Plant growth has to be normal. Plant withering. I'm going to have to check that one. That is very good. This one, okay, no. Pressure of the tires, not computers. Sorry. Right, farm rules. Same map, New Farmer, standard game settings on normal, 60 hours of gameplay. Forestry is permitted, no contract work. We're not allowed to do contract work. Having thought about this, mods and vehicles, you may sell your starting equipment and replace it, but that's it. Included, there's no map prep, so we are in and on. You can use a bank loan if you want. Game settings and permitted workers also to buy, auto buy, choose manual, auto start. Weeds, lime and ploughing are to be turned on. Traffic on, speed times 5 the max. We're allowed to lease vehicles, but only they have to be leased for 2 game days. No field flipping. You'll be judged on money and assets for the final. Seba. We're all playing for a mug. Not huge a thing, but it's going to be a beast of a mug. Right, doesn't say anything about plant withering. I'll check that and I'll have to change that if I need to. Same with crop destructions on, periodic ploughing. What did I just say? Turned on. Lime, haven't said, but I'm going to leave it on. And weeds are on as well. I'm going to turn the autosave off. So this is it. This is my statistics screen. This is showing that I have not done a single thing on this map yet. Time played 2 minutes, as you just seen. We're not allowed to do them, so that's not a problem. And there we go. That is my finances. These have to be shown at the end, at the start and end of every video. Oh, great! All my equipment needs work on already. Right, okay. So, I need to turn the straw harvest DLC off. I'll turn that off when I come back on next time, so they won't be there. Because that's classed as a buy and sell. So let's see what we start with. Periphery, and field 1. Ooh, okay. Okay. 53, 2 and 3. Right, what equipment have we got? Garage. Fendt, case, Bison. The pickup truck can go anyway. Swivel axle. Yeah, no, that's going. I'm going to keep the pastures in for the minute. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. Don't start with the house. That's interesting. Right, what I might do then is... So obviously this is what you would normally not see. Right, we're going to... That's going. Wait, what else we got? Wait. Reset that as well, because I'm going to have to move things. Right, the Bison's going. I've got a few ideas of... Yeah, over there, that's going. Swivel axle's not happening. Not on a small map like this. Over there, wait. Cedar. Right, so in the yard now we should have, there's a sleep trigger, lovely little cottage. We've got the 2 tractors. What's this one? Got no hours in it, but it needs work. Okay, we got this one, no hours on it. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute, yeah, 7210. Okay, that needs work. So we own this field here, which needs ploughing, needs lime, hasn't fertilised, and has 0% weeds. It's a bit tiny, isn't it? Right, okay. I have a plan, people. I have a plan. That is... Do we own this as well? No, that's someone's field. Okay, be careful on the boundary there. There's the road. Okay, now I'm unsure. Right, okay, so that's in my head. That right, okay. A nice bit of land here. I don't know if we're going to need 3 tractors to start with. I do want to change one up, or change 2 up. What's that? That's the cow barn. That's chickens. We'll see about them. It's very windy out here today. Sounds like, anyway. And for once that's not my PlayStation trying to take off. Okay. So it looks like we're out on the road. So where's the shop? God, that's such a tiny map, isn't it? It's all the way over there. Right, apologies to this. We're going over. I'm tabbing it. Right, okay. Seabear has chosen this map. It was literally at 2 o'clock this afternoon, GMT time, that we were told what map. This is the first chance I've had to get on it. Where's our first chance I've had to get on it? So you are coming along for the ride with me. Right, that looks like that there. Okay, drop that there. If I repair it, am I going to get more? Let's try this one. 7553 repair, $70. Yes, right, okay. No, I don't want to customize it, I want to sell it. Sell. Okay. It is going to be really interesting to see how everyone is approaching this. if they're doing the same as me. If they're not, it's going to be very interesting. Right, okay. Take this over here, sell this as well. Get that out of there. Repair. Yeah, for these small repair costs, let's just double check what we've got left now. Right, the 3 tractors, the Bison's going to go now, the truck's going to go, that's going to go, and the Amazon's going to go. Okay. Apparently he's been watching all of our gameplay and has chosen a map that does not suit any of us, which is fantastic. I've got to try and remember all the names of the people taking part now. We've got... I wonder if I can pull it up over here on the old Mobley phone. We've got Driver53. We've got CLOPOTEL, I think that's how you say it. There's myself and there is Crazy Munkey Gaming. Are all taking a part. Why is it not dropping? There we go. Get rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Take it off. Take it off. There we go. Sorry, wrong button. Yeah, so I think there's 4 of us taking part. There was a few more, but a few have unfortunately had to drop out of this round. So this is something I think, if this works well, it helps us all of our channels, because we're all small YouTubers. We are all part of a community on Facebook that have decided that to add this thing is just like, wow, to add ourselves to help our channels out and just have a bit of fun with the game. We all do Let's Plays, and like I said, hopefully I'll get some links put into the description of everybody that's taking part. You can have a look at their channels, follow along if you like, subscribe. It helps us all. And then we are going to do a PC battle for all the PC players in our group, and then hopefully we might be able to open it up to anyone and everyone that wants to take part. Obviously following similar rules, we'll do a second version of this, and I think it could be something quite fun, to be honest. And sell. That was a noisy thing, wasn't it? Right, okay, we're up to 224,000. Let's get rid of this thing. We do not need it. Oh, I wonder if we start with any crops. I should have looked at that, shouldn't I? Considering there's so many grass fields here, I'm really surprised we didn't start with a baler or anything like that. Really surprised. Right, let's have a look at what's left. Got the weights, we'll keep them just in case. There's the 2 cases, and there's the Fendt favourite Favrot 511C. I have a few ideas. That's 21. Okay, so if we sell one of them, what do we start with? Anything in our silos? Oh, we have some stuff in silos. Interesting. Right, so what, we got a 200,000 litre silo. We may have to up that for the things I have planned. Right, they need fixing, which is case to case. And why would you fix a weight? Why would it need? That's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Right, okay, let's get rid of this case. Do you know what I should have done? Is put a timer on the phone to know where I'm at. Right, we are 13 minutes in, so if I set a timer at 45 minutes. There we go. That will give me, yeah, okay. I'll know my hours up then. I am planning on doing a few lives with this as well. The reason I'm setting it to an hour at the moment is because on the PS4, when rendering videos, it has to be an hour. An hour is max. So repair. What's this going to cost? 816. But it has bumped it up. Okay, that's fine. Sell. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Now, my plan is we need a decent plough. And let's see now. What's that? 4 meters? No. Right, we'll stick to the one. That needs 180. Yeah, okay, 17 grand. Okay. Do you know what? Breast cancer. Let's go pink. I think we are going to go as much pink as possible. Yeah, I like that. Right, 17.6. Okay. Think. Trailer. What trailers have I got in? Smallish, but I quite like the MF. What's that? 16,000 litre. 16,000 litre. Looking around the place, it does everything for 10 grand. That's 29,000 litre. Am I reading that right? 20, but it doesn't do, it only does forage. 18 slots. 7. I mean, slot count on this map is fantastic. Now, do I go pink? Or do I go black? That's too much. We'll go main colour black, I think. That's too much. Massey Ferguson black. Yeah, that'll do. Capacity we want the most. So 16. Not worried about that. Not worried about. I suppose it doesn't add any cost to it. Okay, trailer done. Plough. I'm gonna need something to lime with and to fertilise. So I want to do manure really, but I'm gonna have to do manure and slurry because they are cheaper than the manure spread. The manure spreaders also do lime as well, some of them, don't they? I think. Let's have a look. Jesus, that does everything. That's a bit odd. Ah, it's because it's got that. Okay. No, none of them do lime. So, do any of these? That does lime and manure and fert. 54 grand though. That does lime and fert. That does all three. 10,000 litres is not a huge amount, but I could always put a tank on the front for the lime. Oh, no, I couldn't. That does 11,000 and doesn't do manure. That does all three. Spreads at 24 meters as well. Right, okay. Hercules you are. Okay. That needs 125. So hang on, let's just double check what we've got here. That needs a minimum of a 180. That needs 125. Okay. And what tractors have I got? Sorry. Right, come on. We've got a 115 and a 170. really like the idea of the Fendt. So that's 115, so that will pull none of them. I wonder if I can upgrade that. Sorry, I'm tabbing. I know a lot of people do not like tabbing, but just because I'm on time frame at the minute. Can we do anything with this? Turn you off, turn you off. There we go. Can we customize it? Engine setup. What can we go up to? 150. Right, okay. 17 grand. Don't know if we're going to need the front loader. I can always stick that on afterwards. Right, so that would be 17 grand. I am looking at I'd see, do I go voucher? The Pumas are an amazing machine, but is quite expensive. The Deutz-50, 130, is that the max? $150, so the Deutz-50 150 for 36 grand. Right, that's a 180. That's a 180 for 33. That is good. I love the Hurleyman as well. What's engine? 189 on the Hurleyman. Oh, at 50 grand. $50,000. What can I get for my two here? See, I could replace the Fendt and get the Hurleyman and have more power. And I was thinking for that, where's that gone? Is it down here? It's the beast down here. There's the beast for 70 grand. $70 grand for 165. 165. And I am 165, so that's less than that one. To give me less horsepower, and how much did I say that was? Apologies, people. 70 grand, wasn't it? Really tempted to keep that case now, but I do want a beast. Right, okay, we're going on the mediums. We're going for the Hurleyman was 50 grand. For what was the 189? Okay, standard. No, we want hydraulic. Fender. Rears. That really doesn't. Oh, that looks beastie though. But yeah, no, we'll get. No. Like 50,500. That's not a bad deal, and that gives me 189 horsepower. Right, okay. And what was the other one? Oh, see, now these two sound amazing. $95, is that all? 125, or do I go for the Deutz-Fahr? Yeah, she's cheaper. It's 143. Was it that Deutz? Or was there another one? I'm confused now. Doesn't take much. Folks, doesn't take much. Do I go for another Hurleyman? Is there any engine on this? What's this one? 145. No, we won't have two Hurleys. Two-wheel drive. Into series. $47. That's the cheapest one. I'm trying to be as cheap as possible. This is awful. This is all making awful videos, I'm afraid. I need to. Right, it was that one. Right, okay. Very metallic. We'll go old Deutz. 3-point PTO, definitely. No. Oh, it's one of these. No, stupid menu. I never like the knock-ins. Oh God, no. Who puts narrows on unless they really have to? We'll always, yeah, we'll have. And then that's 150 brake for 48 front loader. No, we'll leave the front loader off in a minute. Right, we'll buy that. Okay. I also want we're going to need a weeder, but we can wait on the weeder. We need a chainsaw for sure. Let's go that one. Okay. We need that. Let me change colour first. Do we do it? Yes, why not? Don't like any of those trailers. Is there? Where's the baling ones? No, what I do need though is I'm going to need a skid steer. And I will need blah. Right, I'm wasting time now. What I need to do now... I didn't get rid of that one, did I? Tab in, tab in. Did I buy that one? I'm confused now. Right, I need to sell that one. I'm really quite intrigued and interested to see what the others are doing, how they're deciding their equipment as well, and if they're keeping it, repair it, sell, 68 grand. Okay, if they're doing the same as me, if they're swapping everything out. I'm loving the pink. I'm loving the pink. Right, okay. Where's my plough? There's my plough. We'll get... What did I need on the plough? Right, so you've got... The Hurleyman's got 189 and that's got 150. So the Hurleyman's doing the ploughing. That's one thing I'm going to have to watch. Is the hills, because I noticed the area is quite hilly and the terrain is right, and also we need to get the little Deutz far. I know there's a line point, so I might... Oh, that. Oh, I'm loving the sound of that. Right, let's turn that off, save some fuel. Get in the Hurleyman. We need to fold you up. Right, apologise for the map because not that I can see a thing. Quickest way home is left, I think. Up the map. Right, I did notice the biogas plant is ours if we want to use it. I'm not sure at the minute on the best thing to do there. Right, what I'm going to do, because I own that field, my one field that I own, I'm going to get that ploughed out. I'm going to get, so the lime station is just there, isn't it? Get the limer over here and we'll lime it as well. And then I need to figure out transport it. Oh, roundabout. Am I on the right side? This is a bit weird to me. There we go. Oh no, see? Apologies, apologies. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Taking the wrong turns. I remember doing this in France when I travelled to France myself. The roundabouts just confused me, worried me beyond belief. This thing sounds amazing. I'm loving this Hurley. Right. Here is our yard, I think. Yep, there we go. Right, through here, out the other side. Another good thing about this map, does not take you long to get from one side to the other. Now, that's the chickens. Where is our field? Where's our field? There it is. Right, I have a plan here. We need to be outside for this. Too close there, too close. Right, okay. I might need the menu on a second. I don't know. Allowed to create fields. There we go. How far can I go to there? That's that far. Right, I'm not going to profess to being a realism player. I'm going to play as best I can to realism, but at the end of the day, it's a competition. I need to bring that mulcher down here. Sorry trees, but you need to go. I am going to use helpers, and I mean it is going to eat into my money a little bit, but at the start here I just want to get as much done as possible so I can get hitting the wall. I think getting a bit of slippage on the wall. Did it need ploughing? Before I start ploughing all of that out now. No, not that one. I want that one. Yes, it did. It's fine. So obviously part of this series, part of this challenge is that we have to show pretty much everything we're doing. So there are going to be parts that you're not going to enjoy. I may stick a few time lapses in between. Obviously editing is going to be limited because of what we're doing and how we're doing it. We're all going to be as honest as possible with it all, because what's the point otherwise? Did I catch all of that then? I think I did. See, I've only got 20 minutes left now, so this is the thing with having an hour an episode. If I record an hour, what I may do is, I don't know actually, I really don't know. Excuse me. I really want to get this one planted quite quickly. But I need to lime it, I need to fert it. Ah, too far, see? Look. Panicking now. This is going to be a lot more challenging than I thought, I think. I think it's going to be more challenging than any of us thought, to be honest. Right, if I go and... See, I could probably get another inch or so there. Where are we on this now? 47 is a grass field, so it's going to have a fence around it. What's on 5? Cotton. But it's growing. It's on 4. Oat. I don't really care about oat. And that is growing. See all that there is how much? It's 50 grand. Right, I got a... Okay, let's fold that up. I'm sorry if you don't like tabs, but I am having to do it. I need the mulcher down there, don't I? The mulcher won't go on that. I need to get the other tractor up here. So this one here, no. There it is. Right, we reset that. That's over there now, and we'll go and do what we need to do to this. I'm going to keep this one out for the minute, I think. Let's have a look. Let's repair her. Can we up the engine on this? 170, 261. Okay. 45 grand. That's 214. We're at 170 at the minute, are we? Right. Let's put you on that for the minute, okay. Can't change the colour, unfortunately, otherwise we'd have gone pink. Now, oops. Okay, let's take this home. Whoa, sorry. Oopsie. Okay, we need to figure out what my best course of action is next. I could sell a few of my crops, but do I wait for a greater demand on those crops? I think that might be a better idea. I have a plan to what crops I want to sell. I've got 228,000, so we're doing okay so far. Are we going to get caught on this track? I think we might be just alright. Oosh. Right, it's roundabout now. See field 7 there and 6, they look, but I haven't got a harvester yet, so any fields I buy now are just going to be ploughed under. Now that is probably not the best of ideas, because potentially I'm losing money there. we're going through here. Should we put a weight on this? Just to look a bit more go through here. Okay, so what I need to do now is take they fall to the left. No, I want that. Come on, let me chop you. Come on, I saw the line come up. That'll do. It's slow to rotate, isn't it? I don't have. It's my tree though. I just felled my tree. What do you mean I don't have access to my tree? Ooh, you better not. Am I gonna have to buy that now then? That's frustrating. Okay. Okay. What the bejesus is going on there? Right, okay. This is how not to do forestry, folks. Why is it doing that? There we go. That is a big tree. I think these trees are going to be good for chipping because of the size. Oh, hello. Coming at me, coming at me. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. There's some bush there, okay. Right, you're going to do the same now. Limb the sucker. that one done. Down. Git. Minutes left, okay. Just holding you up. Okay, I'll take you out as well. Timber. Yeah, these are not going to go well down at the sawmill, I don't think. I think these are definite. Right, okay. I think these are definite. These ones are nicer. Honestly, I'm usually pretty good at this. Limbing these trees. No, I don't want to do that yet. What are you cutting? Right, I've started now. There we go. Oh my days, I am doing awful at this. I apologise, folks. This is just shocking. Please don't judge me on this. This is not the quality of my videos normally. Get rid of all this rubbish. Yeah, see, that's better. No, that one I want. There we go, you disappear. Yeah, I thought you might do that. Right, where are we sitting, where are we sitting, where are we sitting? Right, I need to get that out of the way, see? Can I pick that up? Object too heavy, that's fine, that's what I bought the thing for. So, let's just try mulching some of these. That's that one gone. That was quite quick actually. I might see if I can get rid of that actually, because I didn't. So my plan is to plough out as much as possible, so I can get as much ground seeded as possible. Okay, I'm coming up to 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is turn that off a minute. We're going to go over to the finances page. No, where's the finances? There it is. So that's where we sit. Spent a load of money. We are at 55 minutes on there, and that's all I need to show. I think it is. So 55 minutes. And our contract and our finances. Spend, 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 spend. Sold. Okay, thanks for watching. On to the next.